Good Friday. We have this Friday, Friday for Futures, Strike for the Climate, and the Langley School District, as well as the Vancouver School District, as well as the British Columbia Teachers Federation. They've all kind of come out and made a statement. They've said, if you're considering going to this strike on Friday, we are behind you. We're going to support you. If you decide to take the time off from school, okay. Because look, this is a worldwide movement. You will be one of millions, I'm not even kidding, I think millions of people will be going to this thing. And not in Vancouver, but like around the world. And it kind of like, this is educational. There's something to be learned. There's value in, like nothing big has ever happened from, unless people get involved, right? So, hey, get involved. This is a big issue. Even the Langley, did you notice today on Instagram, the Langley School District put out a post that said, look, we're gonna be okay with this. If you go down, we're not gonna drive you, we're not gonna provide you with a bus or anything, you gotta get it yourself. But when you think about it, you're gonna go down there, what are you gonna do? You're gonna shout, you stole our future, or you're not doing enough, or, what are you gonna yell? You're gonna yell something about how the people in power, because you apparently are powerless, right? Apparently you're powerless because all you can do is march in the streets. And you think about that. I mean, this just isn't true. And so you're going to go down there and you're going to say, you people in power, you've robbed us of our future, and you have to do this, and you're not doing enough. I have to disagree with that. Because I believe that corporations and governments are doing things. Let me give you an example. In Canada, you know this, right? The Canadian government's provincial and federal will give you $8,000 towards buying an electric car. You know that, right? They are providing free charging stations across the province, across this country. Okay, did you catch that? Free. Who's paying for that? Well, the government is. Don't say the government's doing nothing. If you want to put solar panels on your roof, they come tax-free. Okay, there's no sales tax. That's the government rebate. You could say, well, you could do more. Well, wait a minute. They could do more, but you didn't expect them to buy it for you, did you? You didn't expect them to outright give you those things, did you? Like, come on, it's not that kind of a society we live in. They are doing something, though. So it's not that they're doing nothing. Yeah. So it's not that they're doing nothing. But they are doing things. Now it worries me when people go on march. Now you think about what you're going to do. You're going to go down there. How are you going to get down there? Is someone going to drive you? Are you going to take public transit? Are you going to hop on a bus? All of a sudden you have to ask yourself, what's my carbon footprint for going downtown? And really, in a way, if I'm that interested in this whole climate issue, what am I actually doing in a day-to-day basis? Like, for instance, on the way down, am I going to stop at Starbucks and grab myself a drink to go? Maybe I'll grab a drink to go so I can slurp on it on the way on the transit. Well, wait, if you do that, then what's your plastic footprint now? Is there a plastic lid? Did you get a straw on that? Right? So there's some hypocrisy in this. And that kind of bothers me a little bit, that all these young people are getting together saying, you're not doing anything. And I just don't think that's totally true. And I think it's a bit naive to think that it's that this is the case. So if you got down there completely carbon neutral, walked, ride a bike, I don't know, sail a boat down the Fraser River, wind power, I don't know, it's pretty hard to get down there carbon free, and you're down there saying the climate's being destroyed and we have to fight for it. Okay, let me ask you something. Have you joined the eco team at Walnut Grove? Like, have you come out to a stream cleanup? Have you been to a shoreline cleanup that we've organized? Are you involved in any of the plastic initiatives? Are you involved in educating kids? Are you going to schools? Are you part of our team that of students, Walnut Grove students, who are actually leaving our school and going to the elementary schools and teaching the elementary age kids about the dangers of plastic and what they can do to mitigate their plastic use? Are you involved in that? Or are you just marching on the street? Like, are you involved in our engineering team? Because you know what our engineering team is doing? They're actually building a machine. They're building a machine that's going to take plastic, it's going to grind it up into small pieces, and is going to be used to It's then going to be heated, melted, and extruded into molds to make, well, who knows what. We're in the process of doing this. But these are kids after school who are involved in doing something. Like if you're not, if all you're doing is yelling and saying, you're not doing enough. As I point at you, how many fingers are pointing back at me? And I kind of think that perhaps that's where the issue should be more focused. Is what are you doing?